Hello everybody, Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay, fellas, this looks like it's going to be a daily basis. It works good for me. I know it works good for you. This is video number 3 for my vacuform build of the Hawker Sidney Nimrod, English Maritime Patrol Bomber. And it's kind of quite nice. Yesterday, we did the fuselage, moved up the windows, got them installed, looked pretty. This thing's ready to button up except one thing. We got the formers right here. Now the kit gives you some seats. Look like they're undesirable to use. You know, they leave less than desire to say the least. But I went in the spare parts box and I got me some seats. These are resin seats, 1/72 scale, and they came out by Martin Mars. My 1/72 scale Martin Mars. So I know it's the scale with this. Okay, guys, before we get started on this, we'll chat a little bit. I'm going to do an hour series on this build. And I got something else coming your way too. So I'm going to start doing some vacuform building, and I'll make a live action here at Frankie Day World. Okay, guys, I'm taking this isolation pretty good. It's just like, to me, it's like taking a vacation. But the hard thing about it is getting out there and trying to go to the grocery stores and get stuff. And I just now found out we got a case of that darn virus in my town. And Lord knows how many people got it from there. They called in the National Guard, so they're out here right now just making sure no looting goes on and people stay in the house. And only excuse you can do to leave the house at your own risk is go to the store, or those who go to work within 50 miles. It's going to be scary for a while, guys. Everybody's used to living the life of Riley. Everybody's out there used to enjoying everything without worries. When people do that, I worry. Now, I'm very fortunate and very, very lucky. I've got my internet here. I can make videos, entertain my family, friends across the pond, around the world, and to share my labor of love with modeling. And to me, this is like taking like a vacation in a way. I'm having the devil of time getting my unemployment. I just can't get in there. To get millions of people out of work. And it's just, Jesus, you know, I get paid. I'm supposed to get paid today. I want to pick up my check. It won't come in until tomorrow. And I got some parsons from my daughter from Tennessee. It came today. I got some food and everything, so I'm pretty happy there. I'm not a big eater, guys. You know, that's why I'm so healthy. I don't eat all this fast food. I don't eat fast foods. I was raised to eat what's on the table. Back in my days, fellas, wasn't no McDonald's, wasn't no hamburger stand or a greasy spoon down the street. You ate on the plate. If you stubbed your nose at it, guess what? Here you go, Gary. You get doubles. You get your double tonight. Then you get to go to bed with no supper. The next day, you won't pull that stunt no more. That's how I was raised. That's why I'm so healthy, because I don't eat fast foods. And I exercise every day. I keep myself going. You guys keep me going. Wouldn't for you all, I'll be a dead pecker just rotting in the wind. Okay. Last night, during the closure of video number 2, and I reviewed the video, and I heard a pop, 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 sound like I was watching MASH. And that sound sure sounded awful familiar, especially in Vietnam. The wailing of the blades of the chopper. I said, what the hell's making that damn noise? And I looked down, aha, I found the perpetrator right here. It was my floor heater. I guess it's reverberating against the my desk in front of me. And it was making a racket. And that camera is so sensible. These microphones and these digital cameras, they're so sensitive. You can hear a fart from a gnat across the street. They're that sensitive. I was making a recording one time, guys, and I could hear cars about 200 meters from my house. I could hear them. That thing can pick it up. That's that sensitive. It can pick up activity in my living room, everything. So they're very sensitive. They got good ears. Okay, now before we get started on this is what I was toying with last night. I was messing with another vacuform kit. This is a Combat 1/32 scale SVC3 Helldiver. This is a prototype to the SV2C, the SOB second class. This is a vacuform kit. I had to make bulkheads inside there, everything, formers, everything. Got my floorboard in there. I'll use that in my parts. Scratch building all the way in this thing. I got my wheel wells right there. Got to cut them out. I got a bulkhead between. I have a bulkhead between the wheel wells where I can hook up my struts and my undercarriage. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this off back here and have it opened up where you can have the gunner go through there. So this right here is this is a biplane. I'll give you guys an overall perspective of what it looks like. Right there. I had to cut out all those formers right there. Put them inside the fuselage up to give it a little umph. So what I say fellas, when you're dealing with vacuforms, you got to put internal structures in them. You don't be like holding a sponge. Had no give. It's light. It also cheapens the model. Years ago, I used to make vacuforms. Like I said, I used to take fill a whole thing full of epoxy with half the fuselage. Same thing on this side. Put all that epoxy on there. On this fuselage right here. And what it did, it turned around and it made it solid. You glue epoxy it together. All one unit. They had your filler and sand. Very heavy too. They did that back in the 40s and 30s. They vacuum plastic and fill it full of epoxy. They give it some month. Okay. Now we got the windows in this thing. All in there, they look nice, all uniform. I got them in both sides of the fuselage. And I like the way I got my camo arranged. That way I can be able to work. You guys see what I'm doing? I can be able to look at you once in a while and talk. That's the way I like it. I'm always experimenting, which is very good. It's very healthy for me to experiment. Okay, guys, before we join this fuselage together, I got to build the cockpit up. And I got to put the formers on there and get them located inside the fuselage. I think I previously had them marked yesterday. No, ain't this side. What side is it? Oh, yes, right there. You can see where I got it marked right there. Through here. Where the letters are at, that's where they all go. Okay, starting out again with a number 11 blade, I'm going to cut out these here formers. Okay, got that one out. Snap away, boys. Just snap away. Make sure you score and snap. There you go. Take this, 86 it. I remember the first one of these I built, like I said, the plastic was almost like vinyl-like. It was plastic, it was vinyl-like. And Very different compared to this. This is very hard, glossy plastic. It must have changed the plastic or something. Fun thing about it is I bought this thing twice the same year. I bought two of them. Discard that. Two bulkheads cut out. Got one more to go. Now these vacuum kits go together quite well. It just takes time, guys. These things are very timely. It's like almost like building a scratch build model in a way, especially making your formers. I use wax paper as tracing paper. I made the formers for that SBC 3 Helldiver. Okay, I got all three, as you can see here, guys. Right here, I got all three of these formers all cut out. But they got to be sanded down perfectly before they fit inside the fuselage. Sometimes it's okay to use a bastard mill file. They're okay. They're acceptable vacuum form. They cut quicker than sandpaper. But I do not use these on fuselages. You saw how I did on video number 1. You lay a sheet of sandpaper on there, just keep rubbing and rubbing until slivers that plastic comes up right down to the mold line where it came from the carrier sheet. Then you know you got it spot on. This stuff cuts really fast too. Saves time. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Just like the way I want it. Best way to get vacuum form models, fellas, is get them on eBay. Lots of them there, and they're cheap. A lot of fellas out there don't know how to build vacuum form. They're just a different form of method of construction. Different thing. Just like those card models right here I got. I mean, modeling is modeling. Just different forms of material. You just have to learn how to work with it. And there's tricks to everything in life. Yeah, get that former all sanded real well. I'll be ready to install. I'm start doing some airbrushing now. I gotta get that B-17 shaking. I got more stuff coming away, guys. I don't know how long this layout's going to be, this quarantine is, where it's going, but all I know is one thing. I sure pray to Jesus that they can find a vaccine for this stuff, get this stuff administered immediately. Because I'm not kidding up, boys. Somebody's going to answer for this stuff. Putting people out of work, messed up our economy and everything. A lot of people say trying to do that on purpose just to mess up our economy. I don't think so. Because they know if we go down, they go down with us. They do know that. I think what it was just got out of control. Out of hand. Just like that movie by Stephen King, The Stand. The virus just got out of control. Somebody spilt the beans. I think mankind in the first place has no business tampering on that stuff. That stuff was just designed to kill people. Well, look at guys, man's not happy until he blows himself off the face of the earth. There ain't nothing left. That happens, God ain't gonna make nobody back here. If he does again, it'll probably be dinosaurs or something. I don't know. I'm a God-fearing man, you know. God's been very good to me lately. He's given me good health. I'm here to entertain. Enjoy my models. And I say thank you, God, for all this. Got food in the house, I'm okay. I get paid tomorrow, I'll get more chow. I found a supermarket to go to. It's about 40 miles from my house. That's because I will not dare to go to this one up here. You got every low life, the lowest of the low go in that place. I'm not going to associate with a bunch of buffoons and animals. But they don't care because they're stupid. They have no common sense, no nothing. I never see humanity be so stupid. That shows you what happens when you don't learn nothing at home and you don't get no education. You get about as dumb as a box of rocks. It's terrible, boys. It's terrible. Live in the 21st century, people have the mentality of a Neanderthal man. Self-centeredness, selfishness, everything. I'll tell you one thing, it sure gave me a good example to display how it really is in reality when you got a crisis going down like this now, how people really act. Years ago, people helped everybody. Because you know why? Family values. Family values are very essential. It makes you as a product of what you grew up with, and it displays your family. People say, "Mom, he's got a nice family, don't he? He's got a good mom and dad. They teach that boy right." See, parents like to hear stuff like that. Nowadays, they don't. Most of these kids come from broken homes. It's hard for a mother to take care of a bunch of kids, especially boys. But there's ways of getting around that stuff. You gotta it's good education. You gotta teach them. You gotta teach them. By the time they learn how to walk, that's when they start learning. I had a little girl at my job. She says, "Frankie, how old a child gotta be before you spank them?" I said, "How old's your baby?" And she says she's about 11 months old and she's starting to walk now, getting into things. That's when you start spanking them. Not hard. Not hard. You smack them in the hand. That's very sensitive on a baby. It gets their attention quick. They start crying, they know they've done wrong. And they defy to do it again, you smack again, that's called a learning process. They won't do it no more. Parents don't do that more. I come from a generation of observation. A lot of people from my generation observe everybody in their families, how they conduct themselves out in public. You see a kid that's foul and like that, geez, that's my kid, I whip his ass. That's not, you can't whip his ass, whip his mom and dad's ass, because they're the ones that raised him like he is. But it's none of our business. Just back in my days, it wasn't like that. Oh, we got it in the store. My first thing, my dad, he laid a law down on us. He said, "Okay, you put your shitbirds, line up, abreast. You, and you. Stand up. Frank, you're the old slug of the bunch. You watch your brothers. They're going to the store. Oh, I ain't got too much money on me. I got enough to take care of your kids. If I got anything a little extra over it, I'll take care of you guys. Don't grab anything. Don't touch anything. I'll catch you grabbing something, picking something up. You know what you're going to get, don't you? And I'll finish the job and get home." And my dad meant that. He spanked us in the store. Oh, yeah. People wouldn't dare to intrude because you know why? It's called good parenting. Okay, guys, I got a little more sanding right here. Bulkhead number A. The first one I got to install. Sometimes when these things are vacuformed, they don't come out very, very precise as you think they would. So they got to be custom made to fit. So far, this is how it comes out of the kit. These things are ready to install. First of all, I'm going to do, I'm going to take former A and see if it fits in there exactly where it's supposed to go. A little tight. A little tight. I know exactly what that's got to be. See, you always got to take them and fit them like this, like templates. And there's daylight through it, like you see right there. See that daylight, fellas, right through there? And it's hitting against top here. It's got to be trimmed. This is what you got to do. You got to check and recheck your work. Hopefully, we won't get this pop, 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 pop sound of this because I turned everything off. 40 heaters off, fans off. And the temperature in here is excellent. It's in the 70s in here. No heat on, no nothing. I gotta take more of this off here. A little more. It'll take long for this file to take that stuff off. Right? Yeah, beautiful. Right to the flange. Let's see how it fits now. A little more. You just got to shape it. Yeah, it's starting to work. It's coming out pretty good now. Now we're going to see how it fits now. Yeah, same thing this. See, this form is a little oversized. It's got to be trimmed. You got to go, you take your file and just keep going around like this till it shrinks up. Make sure all your strokes are even. Because too much this way, it'll throw it out of center. Yeah, I get close, boys. Get close. He's just a little slightly oversized a little bit. That's one reason why a lot of people don't want to build vacuum forms, because it's too much work. It's work, yes. It's a labor of love building a model. You're building it right. You got to have formers inside these things. Like I said before, fellas, if you don't put no formers in there, it'd be like this. See how spongy it is? They're like picking up a stiff sponge with no water in it. Alrighty, see, that's starting to take shape now. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Try this one. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful right there. It's starting to fit good. A little more. You just got to make sure it's all evenly rounded off. You don't want to put too much on one side, too much on the other, because pretty soon you're going to have problems. Won't be in right. Yeah, getting real close now. Just got it right here, the outside. Make sure it's perfect. I think I'm going to put on a steak tonight to eat. Steak and some fish. I got some tilapia in my freezer. I got it broke out already, so I have some circle jerk like dinner. Now build models. Don't worry about this stuff going on. I'm glad we got the National Guard out there, because they're going to make sure people stay in their houses. That's the only way we're going to get this stuff done, fellas. You got to get you be isolated. And us modelers are pretty well blessed, because we got model building. And a lot of us don't have time to build it because we got families. Yeah, kids ain't going to school, so it's always good to stock up with some games so they can play. They keep the kids amused. Buy popcorn, watch scary movies or something, and talk to them, tell them what's going on. And a lot of the kids do know what's going on. Those kids ain't stupid. Until we got to stick together as a family, we got to pull together. This will be overcome. It'll be a benchmark for America. Instead of looking at these iPads all the time, and that's your world. That's no world at all. That just makes you blind. People are living blind nowadays. Living blind, living the life of fool and money, soon parted. I don't live that way. That's why I have everything and I pay cash for it. Okay, see here. Get close. I believe I take a little more off. See if I get the same thing on the port side of the fuselage. Same thing. Well, that was pretty good right there. We don't have to stand anymore. It's getting smaller, it's not the same. I took off probably about a 1/16 of an inch. But like I say, some of these formers are oversized opposed to the molds on the fuselage. Like everything's got to be scratched, custom fit to fit, guys. The better you work on these things, the better they're going to be when they get done. That's pretty good there. Getting close. I'm going to consult the plans again and see if that's the right location. But sure looks like it fits better forward more than it does aft. Okay, that's a 7 plans. Not that. What the hell out of it? Come over here to sheet styrene. Okay, where? There you are. That's what it says. That's the right location, all right. That's where it goes. That's where it's going to be. Always good to consult your plans if you're in doubt. I had it right the first time. So we'll make sure. You got to check and double check your work, guys, when you're building these things. You know, something's going to get off and get disgusted and everything else. So you can't, modeling, that's not what modeling's all about. Okay. Let's see how much I need to take off there. That's good. Okay, that fits real good. Now, I like using tube glue. That's very strong. Make sure it's straight. Beautiful. 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 Good now. Beautiful. Okay, former B. Right here. Get the same deal. Same deal, fellas. Take his old mill bastard file and get that excess plastic out there and sand the shape. Woo, Lordy. Man, is it coming down out there. Rain out there, boys. You get a lot of rain out there. Talk about rain, I'm getting to wonder if it's virus. I know it's airborne pathogen by droplets and by somebody coughing on you or something, even by touch. I wonder if that stuff floats in the atmosphere. I don't see why it can, because you got volatile air masses out here. It can blow it anywhere. I don't know. If that's the case, everybody would be getting it. I'll make this more or less a contact virus more than anything. I don't know. Time will tell, guys. Don't try to investigate that. Okay, B. Form B, see how this fits. Yeah, that's about how it goes. Because I got to put a spar through there. I can put it right next to that. That's how it goes. Make sure it's straight. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Got 2 bulkheads in there. To the last one. Vacuform models can be treated any way you want to treat them. You can really super detail them out and give full interiors, everything. It can be done very easily. Got to have the right resources to do all that, because they sure don't give it to you on the plans. They may give you a few formers in here or there to put it in, but if you really want to detail that thing out, like for example, look at that. There's a molded door right there. And who the hell is going to see this door inside this plane? And ain't no There ain't no floor, a crew floor, where they walk on or anything. So, like I say, that opens the doors for the floor all the way up forward to the fuselage. A lot of guys do that. But in this case, I don't need it because I already got my formers in here to keep the fuselage straight. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Okay. A little more. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. As you can see, I got all three formers on this kit. And let it dry. Take a little break here. Next is going to be the fun part, working on the cockpit. Then we're going to join the fuselage together, and we're going to call it a wrap. We'll have video number 4 tomorrow. Boy, that stabbing desk gets all over. I spent almost 2 hours cleaning up this darn man cave of mine. It's getting a little carried away back here. I got everything cleaned up. I need to clean up this pile back here. It's so tight and small back here. I'm not used to working on a cluttered space. Ah. I wonder how much time I got on this thing. I did already. I think I saw a time measure on this studio. Yes, I like the studio. You know, I think to me it's the only way, the best way to make videos. You know, time limit on it. You can go forever. Record 405. Live. Huh. I don't see the timetable on this thing. Probably tells you, I think I saw it after it actually shut down on it. Yep. Anyway, this thing, yesterday, it worked out very well for me, except that chopper sound. And I said, now I wanted this goes to my YouTube. It goes right to my files. I think I had to make my settings and I had to type in YouTube, and it's automatic. It goes to YouTube when it's done. So I tried this before on live broadcasting. It didn't work too good. I had a sync problem. I had one hell of a problem with my synchronization of my actions and my voices and everything. And I said, no, I'm not going to fight this. I said, hell with it. But now, make live hangouts. This thing works very, very well. I get all kinds of messages on here. Yeah. I'm glad those messages, they fly up all the time. Let me know what's going on. You know, staying home here, working my models and getting online all the time, I keep up to date what's going on, then I can plan my day for tomorrow. My plan today was to go to the grocery store and get some perishables, but I checked didn't come in. Everything seemed like it's falling a day behind because of this virus situation, you know? I think maybe because of 50 miles. You're only allowed to drive 50 miles, I guess. I don't know what it is, but anyway, guys, we all got to stay patient and find some games, find some kind of find some activities to do. A lot of people nowadays don't know what to do with themselves. They're so used to go out spending money and going out amongst crowds. I think 99.9 of people go out and eat restaurants all the time, go out and eat all the time, and go to sports arenas. That's about it. A lot of them are going bug house, going yee, pulling hair out because they're all locked down in the house because they ain't got no darn hobbies. They ain't got nothing to entertain them. Man, guys, I tell you, stuff I got here, I just play my guitar for about 4 hours a day. But no, about a couple, I would say 4, I'd say about 2 or 3 hours. I had a wonderful time. I got my models, you know, that USS drum's calling on me. I'm going to get that thing, start getting that thing painted up. I make a live action video in that too. So I got a lot of live action stuff coming your ways, guys. Between my camera over here and that one over there, I got one over here. Now this, I can make some beautiful videos. Alrighty then, boys. Oh yeah, where's my? Oh, there you are. I'll grab me a cigar, smoke, and I love smoking these things. Like I say, people, a couple of commenters, they say, God, Frankie, I'm going to burn the whole damn place down. I said, no, I'm not. I'm going to introduce you to my new friend. Right there. If something goes ablaze back here, take this. I got them all over my house. Like Jackie Gleason used to say, how sweet it is. This is sweet, boys. Very sweet. Cut out the cockpit for now. Like I said before, at the beginning of the video, I got some cool seats here. These are 1/72 scale came out of my spare parts box over here. I got plenty of these things. So like I say, guys, all your spare parts, don't throw them away. Get yourself a box, no matter what kind of box. Just throw it in there. Organize your load. Seats, pilots, landing gear, bombs, propellers, cockpits, all kinds of stuff like that. Organize them out. Then you got everything you need. These things love stuff like that because it's very, very compatible with it. Like I say, it's like scratch building too. I'll try this more, guys. I think a mistake here. Got a quick couple things here, guys. I think on the plans they got the formers on the wrong. They numbered the formers. There you go. Yeah. Boy, I tell you, they give me the wrong. On the plans, they have these things marked A, B, and C, but it's just the opposite of how it goes on the fuselage. So I got to do it all over again. No problem, fellas. That's beautiful, right like we're supposed to be. Got to trim a little more here. Just a little more. It's perfect, guys. Like I say, some of these forms are not accurate as they're supposed to be. Now there you go. This is more like it here. This fits perfect back here. That's it. Do a little sanding, and it works good. That's what I say. You got to double check your work before you close the fuselage up. You guys remember that doorway I showed you? Supposed to go right there. You got a lip right there, or the cockpit floor fits. I kept looking at it a while ago. Why the hell they got that marked the wrong numbers on, the wrong letters on here? And I got it straight this time. Yeah, perfect. Make sure it's center. Can you make sure stuff's all right, guys, before you glue these fuselages together? Okay, got it right this time. Okay, I'm going to give it a reinforcement again. That coat of glue here. This polyurethane I use here. Make sure it's got a good coat of glue on here. Make sure stuff stays strong to the fuselage. There we go, boys. It's right now. Perfect. I knew there was something wrong a while ago. I'm glad I got that for the blue set in that thing. Because by the way, I kept looking at the thing now. That door back there, like I said earlier in the video, it says that sign I have a door back there. You can't see it unless you want to put a floor across there. Then I seen that lip on there. So those dumb clucks put the wrong goddamn formers on there, lettered wrong. Just goes right about here. Before we do that, we got to get this cockpit going. These resin seats pretty good. Put those back in the spare parts box. Okay. Next, we're going to glue the seats on top of these molded pedestals on top of this floor. Like I say, it's optional to tack this kit, guys. You can actually build it like you do out of the box and add parts like I'm doing. Or you can re-sketch build everything. It depends on which time you want to put in this. As I'll say about vacuform kits, they always leave a good margin for sketch building. Because once you score this plastic, guys, and break it, nothing else is going to break with it. It'll break where the score's at. So you got to be very careful, give it a good score. Yep. Make sure it's all cut out good and everything is square. Again, take the back of your file, or back of your sanding board, file board, and sand the excess flesh up there so it's nice and straight. Because a lot of it ain't going to be seen through the transparency. You'll see all things got to be painted and done before it's assembled, but the main thing is all that can be done last once the cockpit has been assembled and everything. You go ahead and add some painting last during your priming sessions. And paint out the seats. Yeah. See? Now, take a pen vise and drill out these instrument panel soles. Then you can finish them off with a number 11 blade. Let me show you a trick here. I think you guys already know the trick anyway. Where Frankie D is going. Use a pen vise. You want to use a Dremel tool because you burn a hole through that plastic. Well, that drill bit's going 1,000 miles, 1,000 revolutions per second, wherever it is. It builds up heat. Turns little holes into big ones. So it's always good to use a pen vise. Same thing making portholes on ocean liner models. Or any kind of ship model that has portholes. You don't use a Dremel tool. But a pen vise is safe, it's accurate, and it's time consuming. Yeah, boys. You'll see the difference when Frankie D gets done here. You see what I'm talking about. I don't know how long this layout's going to be for my job and all of our jobs, but it's going to be for a while. So you got to make yourself as safe, as comfortable as you can. A lot of us got honey-do lists to do and things to do around the house. My baby's gone, and I keep the house clean as possible as I can. And I work on my things here. I'm really enjoying this. Gives more time. My models use more time, constructive time. It makes time fly fast. This day's almost gone. Yeah. Most modders would discard this instrument panel and give themselves a new one somewhere. They had a kit box or make a new one themselves. But you can make a kit. You can polish up an old turd. You can make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. Real easy. No big deal. Sand the back of that. They clean out with number 11 blade like this. It's fun doing this stuff. I like doing stuff like this. I've got to kind of work on this old Hucker Sidney Nimrod. It's one of my favorite English jets. It reminds me so much of the Comet. My Aunt Edith one time. She went to England one time and brought me back a dinky toy made in England. It's made out of metal. I think about the 1/200 scale. I don't know. But I know it was small. It was a Comet. All metal. Came out of a nice, neat looking box. Oh, hell yeah. Looking like an instrument panel now. Figure that. It only takes a minute. do all this. Patience and time go together very well. This layoff, we got guys, we ain't going nowhere. Only way we're going is in the man cave, build models. But take care of mama first. Because they get mad. We spend all the time doing housework on the house and help them out. They get very temperamental sometimes. Oh boy. This is looking nice. Wonderful. The other muskie. One more here. Yeah. There you go. I think I find you did Mr. Instrument Panel. Frankie Day is a instrument panel finder. If I could find it, I could find it. Say, fellas. Get to cut a little slot out of this pencil panel here so that thing can glue in there. Let that dry before you install. Before that dry, I'll see that's altitude that's high enough. Yep, it's good. Let it dry. Ah. Cigar break. Break time. I know you fellas enjoying this videos I'm making now with me and your model building, your next time pass, and I kind of entertain you right at your side. I do it all the time. I get on all you guys' channels, you know, and listen to you build your models up. It's very comforting. To me, it is. Well, looks like the rain stopped out there. It has. I wonder if that rain is a good thing. I wonder if it gets rid of that virus. I don't know. You got a lot of buffoons out there. They say, "Oh, this virus ain't nothing." You know, yeah, I get a dose of it, you find it's nothing. They don't understand the mechanics of that virus. I think it's just a flu bug. It comes and goes. It don't. It was designed for mutation. It mutates itself. Just like I said on the a couple of videos ago. I said that some of that stuff gets you, bam, you're rough as a cob. And first thing you start feeling better. I feel a lot better now. Maybe this stuff is as bad as I thought it would be. Well, I survived it. You think you survived it. What you got right there is just the first stage that's been over with. And your immunities are constantly out there fighting this stuff. That thing will mutate itself into another strain. It'll hit you again, and you'll be sick. And then eventually your immune system will give out and you're dead. See, that's what these buffoons out there say. Stuff ain't nothing. Like I say, we live in a dying society. I'm afraid these kids nowadays ain't going to make it in life. They're going to be just like, how would you put that? Like a bunch of pigeons that can't fly, that are walking around on the grass, and you got a bunch of ghost hawks or peregrines going right at them. Easy picking. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's like attacking Pearl Harbor. You can fly one of those Kates with a torpedo on there and blindfold yourself and pull that darn toggle and release that torpedo. I guarantee you'll hit something. Yep. Alrighty then. I want to get this. Tell you what I'll do, guys. I like to work slow. Gotta get me some control yokes too. Make sure that's straight right there. Beautiful. That's what I like about these pen vices. They work very well. There's no holes there where you can put your yolks at. Now I'm going to scare me up some yolks. And I'll put the yolks on this thing. I'm going to install it to this bulkhead. And we're going to shut down the build for the night. And tomorrow we're going to join the fuselage together and go to other things. Okay, I'm going to check my spare parts box and see if I got any patrol yolks. I'm quite sure I do. Excuse me, guys. I'll get some here for a minute. Yeah, pardon me, I'm back. Thought I heard something honking out there. It's a heck of a time to honk out there for me when I'm making a very important video here for you fellas. I knew I had some control yolks in there, because I've seen some before. Check this one out. Oh, boy. Vacuform wheels. Pull that out, leave that in the water. Oh, Jesus Christ. Special colors going there. Yeah, put a flat in my hair. Oh, damn. Well, we're going to take another. I'll be there. I'm still hunting, guys. Can't find any. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and glue it anyway. I'll always come back to that later, because I gotta do other work inside there anyway. Huh. I should have prepared myself for that fittings right there. I could have sworn I had some in there. I could have sworn. Well, that's how I get sworn. I swear I could have had it. Well, I want to go ahead and glue the floorboard in. Like I say, I'll take care of those later. I'm pretty sure I got some stuff laying around. I'll take care of that. We'll have that done for you tomorrow. But what I'm going to go ahead and do now, I'm going to go ahead and cement this in place and let it set overnight. And tomorrow we're going to go ahead and join the fuselage. And I'll show you how those two yokes for you. We'll get that going. I imagine it'll probably past an hour now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and glue this floorboard in here right now, fellas. Then I'm going to go ahead and let this thing set, like I said. And I'll finish up the video here. Yeah, beautiful right there. There's some more. Yeah, right about here. Just like that. There you go, fellas. I can always get back to the yolks tomorrow. I have them for you out tomorrow. I want to let this dry overnight. Alrighty then. I got to do some pre-shading tonight. And that'll be on my B17, my 148 scale for a UK Modelers National Pride Group build. Stuart from Stuart Models, he ran into a little bit of a tarang a while ago, a little problem. He, that F4 Phantom that he's going to 172nd scale, a brand new Airfix kit. Brand new. He just bought that thing. And he entered that as National Pride. Because Stu likes those Phantoms. And he enjoyed that model. He likes it. And he got into it. He did a good job building the cockpit. When he came to the port side of the fuselage, left side of the fuselage, it was like this, you know. It was like just like a display. You see a display with the inside of the model, how it's cut out like that, outlined in red where you can see the interior parts. And that's about the best way I could explain it, how it looked like. It wouldn't mold all the way. So I guess you got to hold a Hornby for Airfix, where you are, and tell them, look, you need to hold the fuselage section. Look at this. So you're beginning to wonder, do they have quality control anymore, these manufacturers anymore? Years ago they did. I don't think anymore. They just get them out and let's go get them out of here. Make that dough. Okay, I'm going to make this recording, get it uploaded. And that's going to be all for the night. So tomorrow, I have out for you, it'll be video number 4. Now the camera's right there where I want the webcam camera. Now I got exactly where I want it. And you can see me, see my Sidney right here, my hawker job, my Nimrod. And I like this layout now. I hope I don't get that chopper sound. If I get that chopper sound, it's probably coming from the studio or where I uploaded. I don't know. But I'm quite sure it came from that here because I heard that sound before. So like I say, it's right below me, right just here. You know, I turn the thing on, it goes, and when it goes on, I guess it just vibrates the desk here and the microphone picks it up. I think that's what happened. So it was quiet, that was the problem. So weather's starting to break out there a little bit. Skies are all overcast. Got a lot of clouds coming in and dropping stuff. And eventually this weather's going to break. And another thing I'm starting to wonder, I wonder if that virus is acceptable to warmer weather. That may be a key. Maybe it cannot survive in probably certain type of temperatures of weather. One thing about viruses, fellas, they're very intelligent. They're smart. They're not just something that goes through you and goes out. They like to play games with you. That's why they're engineered for. That's what this virus is for. Well, I know one thing, China's going to pay for it. By George, they sure are. A lot of people say, well, I think they're trying to do that just to wreck our economy. I heard that plenty of times. Now, like I said, just get out of control. They're developing the junk. And some careless worker got pissed off at his superiors. He goes, well, hell, I'll spread this disease. By God, I'm going to make sure the whole world gets it. I don't know. That's how people think nowadays. Why hurt somebody that has not hurt you? Don't make sense. Why do you want to hurt somebody that has nothing to do with what happened to you? That's what people don't understand. People have no logic anymore. No sense. No common sense at all. There's, it makes you wonder what kind of intelligence they have. It takes about 3% intelligence just to walk and look around at things. Boy, it's something else. Well, that's another story, guys. I'll let it harbor me any. I'm here to build models to entertain you guys. And we're all in the same boat together, so that'll be it. Okay, this be it for this video right here. And I'm closing off right here, guys. And make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Make sure you got plenty of food in the house. Give the kids something to do what they like the most. Keep them entertained. Keep them happy. Long day for me. And that'll be all right. This thing will blow over, guys. Like I said before, if they can send man to the moon and bring him down safely, they can find a cure for this. I think they about got it right now. It don't take much. You got a lot of brains out there that can figure stuff out. So we need those brains and along with prayer. And we'll get this dipped in the bud. And like I said, this will be a benchmark for America. Stop. Keep looking at your iPads all the time and start thinking about the world. What's going to happen? It could happen again in a worse fashion. So, it was like a Titanic. We hit the iceberg, it woke up the whole world. All ocean liners have extra lifeboats, lifeboat drills, extra flotation devices to keep these people afloat in case we go down. Everything there is. See? The Titanic was a benchmark of safety. Never take something like that out. Ships are too big back in those days. A ship like that was very big. Captain Smith could barely handle the Olympic. It was so big. This guy's used to captaining of vessels anywhere from 400 to 500 feet long. But this thing is 1/6 of a mile long. It's almost 900 feet. It's a big ship. And big responsibility. Okay, guys, I'm not ready to put some supper on. Take it easy, get a little hungry, and I'll upload this video, see how it pans out when it comes out. And like I said about a minute and a half ago, make mama happy. Take care of little ones. Take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Wear gloves. Wear a mask. Keep yourselves distant from people. You got to treat them like a disease because they are a disease. And you know what you do with diseases, don't you? You stay away from them. I know we have to get out of the house. But we got to apply safety measures. Wantas, gloves, mask, and keep yourself distance. And all this hoarding is going to stop pretty soon. They're going to put a stop there. We got plenty of food in this country. Ain't no sense of people going out there like a bunch of hungry carrion crows, going out there pillaging, robbing, stealing, eating everything in sight for themselves only and hell with everybody else. That's not the American way. It's not the human way. Now, society has really proved to me how they really are. How mankind has developed into one selfish, greedy individual. Why? Mom and Dad gave it to him. Here, take my credit card. Get lost. Here, take this. Okay. I don't want to eat this, Mom. Okay, here's $5. Eat some with a hamburger. Okay, thank you. And they go out. Not my days, they didn't. You ate what's on the table. You didn't eat what's on the table, guess what happens? The next member of the family got it. You went to bed without supper. Then you start to get hungry. Besides, going out back in my days was every 5, 6 months, maybe 3 months as early sometimes. Go out for a pizza, hamburger, a hot dog. They were very cheap back in those days. Living was very good back in those days. I love those days. Those are days when America was America. Nowadays it's just out of control. That goes to show you, liberalism not only destroys a person's mind, it also destroys nations. Look at San Francisco. That place is an above ground cesspool. Washington State, Seattle, Portland, Oregon, all those liberal states. All the young kids out there, all the young people out there. My God. This is going to be a waste of humanity real soon. But it's going to get worse before it gets better. It's like anything in life. Everything gets worse, it gets better. When it gets to a peak, and pretty soon it'll start backing off. Okay, spend wisely. Stay focused when you drive. Please, 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 for the late Mrs. Day and Frankie Day alive in action, right here. Please be safe. Build yourself a model. Keep the hobbies going. And there's outdoor activities you go out there. I'm quite sure that virus don't float around in the atmosphere. So if it does that, everybody would be sick and dead. But there's be time when the weather's going to get warm up and outdoor activities. You can have a little pool party out in the backyard just with your own family only. A barbecue. Go out to the park by yourselves. Make sure no one's out there. There's all kinds of things you can do. Me? I'm flying my airplanes. I got rubber-powered airplanes and gas-powered airplanes. I'm going to fly them over that church over there, right behind me. The deacon likes to be flying my airplanes, except my rubber-powered ones. So I'm going to be flying those. And I got the pond over here where I can take my rear-control boats out there. They got a barbecue. I got a barbecue pit in the back of my car. I got hibachi, we call them. Burn some hot dogs, steaks, hamburgers. And stay isolated and still have a good time. So hang in there, guys, and pray. Pray to God. God answers all prayers. Prayers always does help. This is a man-made virus, not God. Man. If man can make it, it can be corrected, and it can be finished. If God makes it, like it says in the Bible, prayers, there's phantoms and plagues, don't even pray about it. Because it was God sent by God. This isn't. This is curable. These haven't got a vaccine yet. They're working on it. Believe me, they are. They will have it. Next month, you'll be hearing some improvements. So it'll work. So stay patient, fellas. Stay home, and please be safe again. And stay tuned tomorrow for video number 4 for Frankie Day in action on the vacuform kit, my former plane, the Hawker Sidney Nimrod 1/72 scale. This is Frankie Day signing up for Frankie Day models. God bless you guys. I love you guys. You guys take care of yourselves. And I shall return for another video for tomorrow. And keep you guys going. This is going to be a daily series until this thing is done. And then I got a lot more coming our way. Okay, this is Frankie Day signing off. I'm out of here. And God bless you guys. We'll catch you guys on the next video for tomorrow. Stay safe, boys, and God bless you all.